Let's talk about this. Actually ties in really well. We're at Dental City. What role do suppliers and distributors like Dental City play in shaping a successful procurement strategy?
I think they're really important. I think what I've seen is that when people buy a procurement software, they'll typically look at it as kind of trying to create this marketplace concept, right? Where I have a variety of different options. I'm going to find the best price. And that's not a procurement strategy. That's a marketplace, right? And you're just getting we call them micro decisions. You're having your purchasing assistant do these micro decisions on what they order at any given point. For an overall strategy, you need to have a sourcing plan. So who are you buying from? What are the items you're buying from? And a distributor or two distributors are critical in making that decision, because you have to make sure they have the stuff that you are going to order, that it gets arrived at the practice at the right time. Because when you drive your purchasing power towards a group of items, right, you're going to decrease costs, but you also have limited some of your options of how things. You got to really make sure that the supplier is going to get you the stuff that you need. They also need to understand your technical goals, right? So if you have a procurement software, they need to want to be a part of that and not necessarily try to disrupt that. One of the things we often went across as Procurement evolved was, when we first started Procurement, a lot of the suppliers thought of us as like the enemy, right? We were in the way of the relationship, and they wanted nothing to do with it. They wouldn't do integrations. They wouldn't do any of that. And I think as the industry has evolved, the suppliers are beginning to realize that. And some are better than others, where they're actually embracing the fact that if you work closely with the procurement software, it's in the best interest of the distributor and the DSO